Hi Sam. I'm glad to see you again. Today, we're diving into the word
schwach,
Hi Alex.
schwach,
What does that mean?
Great question.
schwach,
Translates to weak, feeble, or not strong in English. The most common meaning is weak, but be careful. It can also be a false friend with the English word schwach, which has a completely different meaning.
Ah, I see. So if I say someone is,
schwach,
I mean they are weak.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about the grammar.
schwach,
Is an adjective, so it doesn't have a plural form. You could say,
der schwache Mann,
for the weak man, and if you want the comparative, it's,
schwächer,
and the superlative is.
am schwächsten,
der schwache Mann,
Is the weak man, and
schwächer,
means weaker.
Yes. And to form sentences, you might say,
ist schwach,
for he is weak. In the past tense, you can say,
war schwach,
and in perfect, you would say,
ist schwach gewesen.
That's pretty straightforward.
it is. Now, let me share a bit about the word's history.
Schwach,
Comes from Old High German,
zwar,
meaning weak or feeble. Over time, it has evolved but kept its core meaning. Isn't that interesting?
Yes. I love learning about the history of words.
I'm glad to hear that. Now, let's break down.
schwach,
It's a standalone word, so we can't split it into prefix, root, and suffix. However, you can think of it as being related to strength, so imagine a thin branch that bends easily, reminding you of weakness.
That's a good image.
Let's explore some similar words. For example, words with the same prefix like
schwanken,
means to sway, and
schwächen,
means to weaken. Then we have the suffix in words like
müde,
tired, which becomes
müde, müdig,
weary.
That's neat. Can you give me more examples?
Sure. Here's a list.
schwach,
Weak,
schwankend,
swaying,
Schwäche,
weakness,
schwimmen,
to swim,
Schwung,
swing,
schwül,
muggy,
schweigen,
to be silent,
schwitzen,
to sweat.
Wow, that's a lot of related words.
Now let's practice using
schwach,
in real-life situations. Imagine you're at a gym and you want to describe someone.
Okay, what would I say?
You might say,
ist sehr schwach.
which means he is very weak. Can you repeat that?
ist sehr schwach.
Perfect. Another situation could be at a doctor's office. You could say,
Ich fühle mich schwach.
meaning I feel weak. Give it a try.
Ich fühle mich schwach.
Excellent. Lastly, if you're talking about a team performance, you could say,
Das Team war schwach.
which means the team was weak.
Das Team war schwach.
Great job, Sam. Now, let's talk about gender hints.
Schwach.
Is an adjective, but if we turn it into a noun like,
Die Schwäche.
for weakness, it's feminine. A good hint is that feminine nouns often end with.
That's a helpful pattern.
For compound nouns, remember the head last rule, which means the last part determines the gender. So,
Schwäche. Schwächeanfall.
is still feminine.
Got it.
Usage-wise,
Schwach.
can be used in both formal and informal settings. Some common phrases are,
Sehr schwach.
for very weak,
Schwach im Vergleich.
meaning weak in comparison, and
Nicht schwach.
meaning not weak. Watch out for the word,
Stark.
which means strong.
I can see how those could be confused.
Now, let's practice some example sentences. Here's one.
Die Leistung war schwach.
Which means the performance was weak.
Die Leistung war schwach.
Good. And another one could be,
Hat sich schwach gefühlt.
meaning he felt weak.
Hat sich schwach gefühlt.
Fantastic. How about this one?
Die schwache Verbindung hat das Internet gestört.
Meaning the weak connection disrupted the internet.
Die schwache Verbindung hat das Internet gestört.
Now, for a quick recall check. What does
Schwach.
mean?
It means weak.
Correct. And what's the comparative form?
Schwäche.
Good. Can you give me a sentence using?
Schwach.
Ist schwach.
Yes. Now, what gender is the noun?
Schwäche.
Feminine.
Right again. Lastly, what's a similar word to?
Schwach.
Schwanken.
Exactly. You're doing great. To sum up, today we explored the word,
Schwach.
meaning weak. We discussed its grammar, history, and similar words. I'm really proud of how you've engaged with this word today.
Thanks, Alex. I feel like I've learned a lot.
That's wonderful to hear. Keep practicing, and I look forward to our next lesson.